just staying quiet and nice out there.
It's perfect, and tomorrow looks good too. Then shaky, and Saturday shaky. Yeah, could be shaky as in big time wind Saturday morning. You guys going to be out at Balloon Fiesta Park, what, Sunday?
Yes, Sunday.
Yes.
You want me to calm it down?
Yes, please.
All right, fine. I'll calm it down. But
Okay.
Saturday, no guarantees on that. It looks rough. Now, downtown Albuquerque right now, clear skies. The good news is that we're a ways out from this, so there's no question we could see things either speed up or slow down enough to get Saturday's mass ascension in. But if there's a problem, it will be Saturday morning across the area because of the wind. More on that in a moment. Taos webcam in HD. You can see some of those cumulus clouds hanging over the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, but for the most part, it's a quiet weather day out there, and even in places like Taos County and over the high country of the northern mountains, we're not seeing much other than a couple of clouds showing up on the satellite and radar, and that is about it at this point for the most part. Very quiet afternoon weather-wise. Tomorrow looks pretty good too. 81 degrees in the metro. Winds are up slightly over last hour. Southwest winds now at 8 miles an hour. 70s and 80s for the north. Down to the south, 70s, 80s, and across the southeast, some low 90s, including Roswell, Carlsbad, and Hobbs. The only area really getting consistent precip, and we've seen a lot of it recently, is western Washington as they continue to see an onshore flow of air pushing a lot of moisture in throughout a good portion of that area of the country, but not much else leaking to the south. So much of the Mountain West has been very, very quiet, and we're going to continue to stay that way through tomorrow. But then a storm system spinning out of the northwest will drop down in our direction, and it's going to mean a change in our weather. The problem is the storm itself isn't going to come right through the state, so we're not going to get the benefit of precip with this, but what we will get is a lot of wind. So look for cool, nice conditions tonight. Another good one for Wednesday. Now, temperatures start to dip slightly on Thursday with winds cranking up out of the southwest in advance of the next cold front, which comes through into Friday. And then it looks like we'll get another blast of cold air late Friday into Saturday. And it's also going to mean quite a bit of wind. And it does appear now, and we've got a shot to see elevated winds across the area into Saturday afternoon. Now, this is one of these deals where the timing on some of this could change, so we'll wait and see how it all shakes out. I wouldn't change any plans yet on this, but models telling us that we could see winds 25 plus miles an hour Saturday morning and maybe even Saturday afternoon. So tomorrow, winds not a big factor. As we get into Thursday afternoon, notice what starts to happen. Winds 30 plus miles an hour begin over the northern mountains. We fill in with 10 to 20 mile an hour winds across the northern 2/3 of the state as well, and it goes up from there on Friday and into Saturday as well. Definitely worth watching here, and we'll start to really track this thing, breaking it down by time frame and with your storm report coming up on Wednesday. 71 Durango, 69 in Pagosa Springs, and 72 in Alamosa. Lots of sunshine with temperatures dipping by Friday, maybe a shower or two, but the bigger story across the board here will be the wind. 70s in the northwest for tomorrow, just the low 60s Friday and Saturday. Southwest temperatures in the 70s and 80s, eventually topping out in the low 60s Saturday and Sunday. Over to the southeast. Anywhere from the 60s in Cloudcroft all the way up to the mid-90s in Carlsbad and Roswell, cooling into the 70s, though, for Saturday. Up to the northeast, temperatures here 70s, 80s, and 90s. Cool in the morning, then a lot of sunshine, much cooler over the weekend. 78 Espanola tomorrow, 74 in Taos, and 70 in Chama. 60s Red River and Angel Fire after a start below freezing in many high mountain communities. 70s and low 80s east of the East Mountains, and more sunshine on the way as well. And here in the metro area, temperatures in the low 80s for tomorrow after a start right around 50, cool in the morning, then a lot of sunshine by the afternoon. Extended forecast. Take a look at those temps. 78 on Thursday with the winds cranking up. A lot of wind Friday and probably Saturday. You guys, much cooler. It's going to feel like Fiesta Saturday morning. The question is, can we keep the winds down?
Sure hope so.
Yeah.
Mark, thank you.
Well, sports is next.
Stay with us.